Alright, I'm back. In this video here I'm going to show you how I added a water separator to my air compressor here. I was running one of my power tools, and all of a sudden I got a nice squirt of water in it, so that made me go out and buy a water separator, and I'll explain how I piped it into my air compressor here. Now, after going on a lot of the forums and that and checking this out, a lot of people are complaining that the separator doesn't work. Well, if you read into their comments farther, you find out that they attached that directly to one of their outlets here, so it didn't have any time for the air to accumulate water drops. And I wanted to have both my outlets protected from water and that. So what I did was, I hope this will show up. Well, the red hose here is what I added. You have a black hose down here, which I've tied into the red hose right now. I'll explain that. But that was attached over here. And what I did, I just, see it's attached down here, and then the black hose connected over here originally. So what I did was I disconnected the hose here, and let's see if I can do this. This is where I brought it down into here, and I had the red hose. I had about I think it was 50 feet, and I almost got it cut in half. Something punctured the hose. So what I did, I added probably about 25 feet of red hose back here, and I got it all looped in the back here, and then from there it goes into your water separator over here, and from here on the other side I have the other part of the hose way down in here. I have that looped, so I have probably another 15-20 feet of hose there. And from there, the red hose gets connected into here. This is coming out of the water separator side now. So all the air that goes through my two outlets will be dry. And the reason why I added all that hose on there was, what you have to do, you have to generate enough surface space for the air to accumulate the droplets before it gets to the water separator. A lot of people are only adding, 3 feet. Well, this doesn't give the air a chance to form the water drops to get separated. So that's why I added all this extra hose here. And now, when I go in here to plug into here, and this is plug into this one here, I have dry air coming through there. I went out and bought a, what do you call it, Castillo, boy, I'm drawing a blank, getting old here, a plasma cutter. And one of the big no-nos in a plasma cutter is your air has to be dry. If you get any water droplets in there, it'll destroy your consumables. Well, I'm not going to fire this thing up. I think everybody knows what an air compressor sounds like, but that's what I did to get dry air to both my outlets here. And I would, if you're going to do it, add as much hose before you get to the water separators so it has a chance to form droplets in there. And this is not an automatic, oh, I got water in there already this morning. To empty this here, I gotta eliminate all the air out of my tank and that, and then when this is no longer under pressure, this little plunger here goes up and it lets all the water come out. Well, if you're over, 40, 50 years, 60 years old, you may know what this is right here. And what I did, I put a swivel down here so I can plug it in easier and not up against my cabinet. You can get this at a big box store. I'm not going to name one. But this is a spark plug cleaner. This is probably my third one. Years ago growing up, you didn't throw away spark plugs, you cleaned them. And this is what we use to clean them, and I still use it today. Whenever I take my spark plugs out of one of my implements, tractor, car, I go in there and clean it. So I just thought I'd throw that out there, but that's how I added a water separator to my compressor. Like I say, now both my lines here are going to be, the air coming out is going to be dry. So I thought I'd just throw this out there, and maybe somebody will benefit from it, maybe not. Well, as always, my videos are no longer free. Thank you for watching.